Hey, we live.
How's it going, everyone?
Ooh, wonderful.
All right. So it's been 4 days and 30,000 something votes.
Absolutely.
And we are at the end of round one. So you've probably seen a bunch of people who have advanced, who have lost, who've been humiliated, who've been upset. So there's been a lot going on. We won't go through all that. We'll probably hit some of that in the podcast this week. But I did want to get you guys an update on the scheduling that's coming up. So I'm going to kick it to B-Flow to give you the schedule of what's going on.
Okay, so round one was 4 days. We went Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We wrapped around the weekend. Round two and beyond is going to follow a similar pattern, except round two is going to be Friday and Saturday. We're going to break that up into 2 heats. We're also going to break up between each region. So each region will have 2 games on each day. So Friday and the Saturday. All the winners from Friday and Saturday are going to move on to Sunday's round 3. And then the round 3 winners are going to move on to Monday, which is going to be round 4, and that's the regional final. So we're going to get down to the final 4 by this coming Monday. Once we get to the final 4, we're going to take a little break. We're going to wait out till next Friday, and we'll have the final 4 matchups on Friday, and then we'll go championship on Monday.
Okay.
It seems to be that we get a little higher amount of votes on the Fridays and Mondays because all of you fine folks don't want to do any fucking work. You'd rather vote on this thing or sweat it or whatever, which is great. I was doing the same thing at the office today. So
I think it's easier to do anything while you're at work instead of actually working.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
kind of
That's usually the
idea.
choice. Yeah.
That's the idea there. So a couple matchups that I see coming up are the first up, Red Sox is going to have to go against another not account.
Yes.
Which he says he does not follow not accounts.
Right.
Despite him being one of the most famous not accounts when he kind of got going on Twitter. So,
yeah, and the White Sox, in the White Sox paragon, the White Sox Twitter world, at Not Hawk is an all-time favorite. Mm-hmm. However, he claims with us now he doesn't like any of the current parody accounts. So he knocked out Not Racon.
Yeah,
and now he's got a chance at Not Ken Williams.
Right. I think it's his mission.
He
really wants to do it. So that's one to look at. I think the one that probably everyone is looking at for round 2 is the Ken WO versus White Sox Dave.
Absolutely.
I have no idea how this is going to go. Because last year I felt like Dave just crushed everyone.
I
didn't feel like it was that huge of a blowout this time as compared to what he was doing last year.
Right.
So I'm interested to see against Ken WO, who definitely has a following.
He does.
So,
he has almost a silent following because you hear are the people ripping on him, saying they don't like him, and then he beats Pinos in round 1. So it's like, well, someone likes this guy, and it was however many votes, 1,500 votes or something like that. So there's 800 people out there at least in the White Sox Twitter that like him. White Sox Dave's a popular figure, but he also rubs certain types of people the wrong way and has for a while. So he's got some group out there. He didn't have as easy a first round matchup. Of course, he's going against Father Zoe, and the Sports Mockery group is very large too. So when they mobilize, it's maybe not a fair gauge of his current popularity. I don't know.
We'll see what happens.
Check that out
in round 2. And then we've got the Sox Machine matchup. I like this matchup. Jim against Josh. The only thing I worry about is knowing those two guys. I don't feel like they're gonna quite be ready to do the trash talking that I think as the 108 bracket proceeds that you're going to see out of us
between us
talking to each other. So,
Tracy, they actually talked about it in the Sox Machine podcast this week. You heard it, okay? They both wanted the other one to win.
Yeah,
it's kind of funny,
I wonder how genuine that is, and I can't wait to see it in action on Friday and see if one of them undermines the other one even a little bit.
I could see that.
So Saturday is interesting because Saturday is also the St. Patrick's Day parade.
Yep.
Which makes me wonder about a certain matchup because we got the Sox on 35th guys going against Sox Nerd.
Yep.
Right? And I feel like Sox on 35th have a younger following.
Yeah.
The type of following that's going to go out and get obliterated on St. Patty's Day.
There's no question.
Possibly starting earlier than voting starts.
Very well could be, yeah.
And then likely being passed out when voting ends.
Yeah, so they're going to have to make everyone aware.
I think they're going to need people to make sure they check their phones and get the votes in. Otherwise, I could see them losing. I could see them losing to Sox Nerd in this matchup.
I mean, well, we might get out of it anyway. If the younger crowd, and they're definitely voting for Sox on 35th, and there's a few other people or sections they'll be voting for too. If they're out and about, I would love to see them live videos, snap some stuff, shoot it at the voting, and just see what happens. See if it drags out any people, or it could be very exciting to have all these people doing it.
We'll see. We'll see. I'm not sold that they're gonna know to vote or remember to. So we'll see how that goes. I also noticed that Lawrence Holmes going against Shane Reardon. So there will be a score guy in the Sweet 16.
Yes, absolutely
that's
will
gonna happen. And then there's the opportunity for Tanny to upset Chuck Garfien. I feel like Chuck Garfien is very upsettable this year.
It appears that way. He's disgruntled about lots of stuff, not only the Sox, misfortune of not getting Manny Machado, but then the fans' reaction towards him. And to me, with this tournament, and even last year with this tournament, he's a bit aloof to the tournament. Mm-hmm. It's almost like he's too good for this tournament. Hey, that's the way he sort of acts it out. I don't know.
Very possible.
Because he didn't tweet anything.
Very possible it feels that way.
I mean, I'm just guessing. Because he didn't tweet anything out about it. He didn't respond at all.
I'm just going to say it. I think he's too good. He feels he's too good. He's too good for us.
He sees us, and he's just too good for them guys.
He's too good for White Sox. That's what he's saying. That's what he's saying.
That's what it is.
That's what I'm hearing him say. So after these rounds, we still have more Sunday, right?
Correct. Sunday will be round 3. So all the winners from Friday, Saturday will go to Sunday, and they'll all play. So it's a quick turnaround. So you went on Saturday, goddamn it, you got to be ready to play again on Sunday.
You got to wake up and do that vote.
Snap it back.
You drank 14 hours the day before. Now you got to wake up and vote. So
and you're right. That's about Sox on 35th.
Yeah.
It's all their people. They got to get their asses up and
That's
vote.
a rough run.
There's no question about it. And then the Sunday winners will move on to Monday.
Okay.
And Monday will play us down to the Final Four. So it'll be all the regional finals.
I'm excited for it.
I can't wait. We're gonna go from round 1 to the Final Four like that. It's gonna move quick. It should be a fun weekend.
It's gonna go as quickly as round 1.
Exactly.
It feels like was no time at all.
Right. Exactly.
Cool. Well, we'll pick up on this in the podcast. We're gonna record this Wednesday.
Yep.
So stay tuned for that. It should be up Wednesday night or Thursday morning, and we'll be doing a video that night as well.
We're gonna plan to go in depth on the games that were and then the matchups that are coming. So there was a lot of surprising stuff in my personal opinion. I've got some notes already about some things that some observations sort of about White Sox Twitter as a whole, and then specific matchups. So we'll get into all that stuff in the podcast this week.
Yeah, we'll likely have a special guest who survived round 1. So
yep, that's correct.
He'll be on there to chat about it as well. All right, that's it. We'll see you guys soon.
Peace.